that are removed from action.
And just to acknowledge something that may not be known to everyone, but the silhouettes that we see here are not apparent to the players.
And the reign of terror. Refrag. There's a Vigil doing what Vigil does best, leaving Brit in a position where she'll have to. Be they attackers or defenders, depending on what side you're on, are there would be because of information. Now, FooYa is going with the wrong.
Right now, we're going to get into Rainbow Six Siege. Let's find out who is playing in this match right here. We're going to check in with Rainbow Six Siege community developer, Karen Lee.
All right, thank you once again for joining us here at the Ubisoft booth at E3. Today we've got a fun show match for you guys where we've got our content creators facing off against our Ubisoft star players. And of course, we've got our awesome content creator team, who is FooYa, Sasslin, and Lil Lexi. They're joined today by two more devs on our team, Guillaume Essoufi, game designer, as well as Maxime Francois, programmer.
Yeah, and they're going to be using the same Pro League rule sets that we used for the match just a couple days ago as well. Of course, you're looking at 12 rounds first and foremost. You're going to be spending 6 of those rounds on attack, and then you're going to be switching to defense or other way around depending on where you start. I don't think it's incorrect to say that this is one of the most tactical games that's out on the market right now. I also don't think it's incorrect at any stretch to say that if you're not playing well as a team, it's very easy for you to start losing. Very quickly dispatching 2 members of the defense. Got FooYa right nearby, down and end the reign of terror, but refragged off by FooYa.
Lexi as well, continuing where she left off on Tuesday. I remember she made so much noise just smashing through the pistol shot there.
Yeah, Calera trying to roam downstairs as Vigil doing what Vigil does best. And
yeah, boy.
Leaving Brit in a position where she'll have to win this gunfight, but won't be able to do it. FooYa.
Taking down that one Brit to end it. Look at that. This is what you like to see. You like to see the smiles, people having fun.
That we just saw. If you note at the bottom of your screen, that's where the team on defense will opt to go again. So,
a big part of Rainbow is obviously the communication that happens after you die, so to speak.
yeah, and if you're on attack, what you want to do is you'll spend some time on a drone, possibly. You can see that the little icon on your screen is FooYa is currently droning right now. So she's going to be driving that around the map, and it's going to be gaining her intel for her team. Right now it's inside a cigar lounge, and they now know as attackers that that room is clear. You can enter through that room, and because Rainbow Six is a close quarters game, having the knowledge of where your opponents might be is very important.
And just to acknowledge something that may not be known to everyone, but the silhouettes that we see here are not apparent to
The only way that they would know that these opponents, be they attackers or defenders, depending on what side you're on, are there, would be because of information. Now, FooYa is going to...
What? What the fuck?
The wrong way. Oh no, and Brit misses almost all of her shots. Did not fare so well against the content creators last time. To make that shot, Sasslin had the advantage because she has a longer range that she can fight at with greater clarity, but it also doesn't help you in close quarters combat. Eureka just missing out as FooYa will very swiftly slap her down.
Lots of kills.
Yeah, it's very strange that this would happen, but the big problem is that both Chai and Calera are not playing on site, and we conceded control of the site. So now you have a 1v4, and it's going to go nowhere. The content creators will win this round.
Around it at this stage, what do you make of that? And actually, it might be a production crew. I'm not sure.
Now, this is a perfect example of what hard destruction is. So those two metal panels are put up by the defenders. There are only a couple operators who can get through them, and Brit happens to be one of them.
This is not okay.
Don't know if we're stuck or frozen in time. It appears that we're going to take a tactical timeout.
All right, well, it's a good time to reset. At least it's 3-3 at that point, so at least there's no competitive edge that's really going to come into play here at this point.
Chai will lose her drone to that mute jammer, as you can see, being shown at the top of White Stairs. But wasting no time is a minute in, and we've already got some punches being thrown with Shishka dropping, and then outright neither for the time being. Lexi needs to push on up, and she's going to give the content creators a win as FooYa off-screen takes out a member of the star players. Lexi is anchored down inside a piano. The Fuser going down successfully, so the attackers have everything going in their favor right now and trying to stave off defeat. This is a good time to catch fire. Eureka will find a kill and a trade from both FooYa and Chai. They'll leave FooYa to try to defend, but nobody's watching. Oh, but Brit drops the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, we'll stick to the Assassin's Creed at this point. Star players going on perhaps a little bit of a discovery tour to get back into this.
So I like what we're seeing from both teams here, but the problem is that if you're the content creators, you find yourself down by 1, you trade it off, which is great. You get rid of the Jackal, and now you're in a position. Lexi possibly provide for some heroics. She sees the Finca, but no, Eureka will be able to get the kill for the Star players. That's 2 in a row, and we have ourselves a ball game.
Yes, they have added a little drama to the mix at this point.
Off of Cigar Lounge. Gonna look for a 3rd kill. What a shot from Britt.
That one, my goodness.
Taking the head off of little Lexi, and there's FooYa to gun down Britt. She knows there's a Claymore in the way. Diffuser is down as well, but very exposed and an easy pick for
It's going right
Calera.
down to the wire, 2v2.
1 minute left, and it's going to be a struggle for both of these teams to establish their dominance. That'll leave both him and Warden just waiting ever so patiently, but the patience from the attackers can be their undoing. They're running out of time, only 10 seconds left for them to be able to pull something off, and that's Diffuser down from bad to worse, and the devs will be the saviors for the content creators.
Content creators shutting it down to take it all.
A story of redemption.
7-5. Wow.
Have already